Welcome to Realtors in Faith, where faith and entrepreneurship come together. Today's video is going to be about the virtue that is not only important in business, but in all areas of our life, which is consistency. What exactly is consistency? It is repeated, beneficial actions that are happening over and over again systematically. Consistency is a must if you want to see results in anything that you're doing. And nobody is more consistent than God himself. Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. This is God's character. He is consistent. The word is the truth. The truth never changes. The truth is consistent. God is the only one we can rely on. Why? Because he is consistent. With consistency comes trust, which is why we can trust in God and in his word, because it is the truth. It is consistent. It never changes. When it comes to business, building trust and building your brand, which is basically your reputation. That's what a brand is. It's your reputation. That comes with being consistent. Honestly, consistency is what can literally make or break you when it comes to business. And the number one reason why most people fail in business or in anything that they do is because they're not consistent. Okay, let's look at some biblical examples of this. Let's look at 1 Corinthians 15:58. So, my dear brothers, keep firm and immovable, always abounding in energy for the Lord's work, being sure that in the Lord none of your labors is wasted. So you want to pay attention to the words that they're using in this verse, right? Like words like steadfast, immovable, always abounding, right? Another way of saying it is consistency. All those words mean being consistent. And God is promising us that our labor will not be in vain if we remain consistent. This is a promise from God. This is something that is true no matter what, that if you remain consistent, if you never give up, you will see the fruits. By the way, this is both true in your entrepreneurial journey, in your business, but also in your spiritual life and your spiritual journey as well. Another example is Galatians chapter 6, 9-10. So let's take a look. And let us never slacken in doing good, for if we do not give up, we shall have our harvest in due time. So then, as long as we have the opportunity, let all our actions be for the good of everybody, and especially of those who belong to the house of the faith. So if you never give up, you will see the fruits of your labor. It is a promise from God. It is all throughout scripture. Honestly, there are so many examples, but I really love this passage in particular. So how important is trust? Trust is the cornerstone of every business. When customers know what to expect and they can rely on the quality and the integrity of your offerings, then they're going to keep returning back. They're going to be repeat customers. And in fact, they're going to spread the word of your product or service, right? You're going to start getting referrals from other people. So your business is going to start growing from word of mouth when you actually have that trust with customers. And trust only comes with consistency. It's from consistently providing good products and services, consistently having that brand presence, consistently being, a person or a business of integrity, things of that nature. That's how you build trust. Your brand, which is basically your reputation, it literally is everything. And you can find that in the Bible. So let's look at Proverbs 22:1. Which states, a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favor is better than silver or gold, right? So your business's biggest asset is your reputation, which is essentially your brand. Without a good reputation, without a good brand, your business is never going to grow. You can find a lot of examples in businesses who are doing this. Like example, Apple and Chick-fil-A. The consistency in their product quality, in their service quality, and also their brand messaging. Because of this, they have built very loyal customer bases, right? You know, a lot of people who are diehard Apple fans and diehard Chick-fil-A fans. And why? Because of the consistency that these brands have. Okay, so we understand the importance of consistency, but at the end of the day, a lot of people actually struggle with being consistent, and a lot of people are actually inconsistent, right? When it comes to a lot of things, but especially their business. And so why is that? When you are clear on what needs to be done, it's going to allow you to be more consistent. Having a well-designed business plan and having a strategic plan, making sure that you're setting attainable goals, and regularly evaluating your business is super important to the growth of your business. If you guys don't already know, I actually created a planner for faith-based entrepreneurs called the Partner with God Planner. So if you haven't gotten a copy, you can get the 2023 planner for free, completely free, in the description box down below. This will really help you in planning and making sure that you're consistent in your goals. So let's say you're a person who knows exactly what they want, they know exactly what they need to do, but they're still inconsistent. Like they know what they need to get done, but they're just not doing what they know they need to do. There could be a few reasons for that, but usually the core reason why this is happening is because you just don't have a strong enough why, a deep, strong passion and a desire to do what you're looking to do. Of course, there's going to be days that you just don't feel like it, you feel lazy and things of that nature, but we are not supposed to be doing things just based off of our feelings, right? There are going to be days that you don't feel like it, but you're going to need to do it regardless if you feel like it or not, right? Things get easier when you do things over and over and over again, so it will get easier with time, but it is important to not necessarily pay attention to our feelings all the time and do the thing that you don't want to do regardless, because you know that by doing it consistently, you're going to see the results that you're looking to get. So my tip for anyone who struggles with inconsistency and you know what you need to do, but you're just not doing it, is simply just those two things, guys. And lastly, pray and ask God for help. Okay, ask God for consistency, for courage, and all the things that we need, because we can't do this without God. And I know that I need to pray every day and ask God to help me do the things that I know that I need to do. And if this is something that you honestly really struggle with, like just pray and ask God to reveal to you what is the core reason why I'm not taking action or why I'm not doing the thing I think I'm supposed to be doing. Like ask God to reveal that to you. What is the core reason? And then just ask for help. We all need help. Just remember, guys, that consistency isn't merely some business strategy. It is a virtue. It truly is the character of God. God is always consistent. And so we should strive for that character trait as well, to be consistent. If you found today's video valuable, please share it with a friend. And I'm sure you're going to love this next video next. So take a listen, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope you have an amazing day, and God bless.